Tom Mooney, Steve Martin, Jeff Williams, Chris Montgomery, Alan Thompson, David Adams, Lindsay Drake, Terry Randall, Wayne Springall, Mark Willoughby, Greg Cross, Ian Thompson. The coach, of course, Australia's kangaroo coach, Frank Stanton. Well, with so many top players out of the Manly team, Graham Eadie will be called on to do an enormous amount of work today. In his current form, he spells danger every time he touches the ball. Now the Western Suburbs Magpies through the streamers of their marching girls. And this is their side. Wayne Smith, Warren Boland, Ian Hamilton, John Doherty, Don Mosley, John Haywood, Tom Rodonicus, Graham O'Grady, Bob Cooper, Ray Brown, Bill Cloissy, Jack Jeffrey and Bruce Gibb. And of course the coach is Roy Masters. Well, Tom invariably starts the season slowly, feeling his way as he builds up to the challenges ahead. But he loves to play against a new boy. And I promise you, David Adams will know he's had a game by the end of the next 70 minutes. The referee, Mr. Kevin Roberts, in one of the 3 uniforms that the Referees Association have issued to their members for this season. And the kick-off. Hello, big crowd here at Brookvale, but they'll be vocal. Western Suburbs running from right to left in their black uniform, which I personally feel always makes the players look bigger. Donegas, Haywood. Haywood's built up considerably in the since the last time he played with Western Suburbs. He was very much a lightweight in the early days. Here's Bruce Gibbs, big strong prop forward. Back to Doherty. Mooney doesn't take that. Bit of pressure coming through in the shape of Mosley. Oh, and he did very well to finally get his hands on that and take it back about 8 metres. Mosley came through very quickly. Mooney hurt. Haywood to be spoken to. There's the man. There were knees in the back. Trainer on there. The pain relief spray, the Skeffron. Usually Manly West game need a lot of that too. A bit of feeling usually enters them. Randall. There's the ball stolen. Rodonicus has it now. Play about 15 metres out from the Manly quarter. Ribbs. Bob Cooper. Good tackle there, right round the ankles from Randall. Jeffries, Gibbs. Ploughing forward. Rodonicus. The run around with Ray Brown. Effectively then onto Doherty too. He's inside the quarter, midfield. Last tackle. Let's see what the West tactics are. Haywood with a very effective looking bomb. Eadie's going to stand under this and the pressure's coming. Takes it magnificently. Surely there's nobody in rugby league in the world takes the high bomb better than Eadie.
Hey, come on, Sydney Sun is where the action is. Yeah, come on, the sun is where the action is.
Randall, he's over. Price. Rodonicus through.
This league season is going to see real action on the field.
You're not kidding, Tommy.
There sure is going to be some real action this season, and to follow it, you just have to read the Sun.
It's 10 cents easy.
Where the action is.
No score in the game. Young Ian Thompson, the kangaroo prop, surging ahead. That's good front row forward stuff. Thompson's forte. Springall steps through one tackle, can't get a pass away. A pair of pulling down. Play about 23 metres out. On the blind side they come. Dave Adams flicks it back inside to Randall. Good defence. Brown getting through plenty for Western Suburbs. Ian Thompson, and again very, very solid defence on the inside as you'd expect from Graham O'Grady. Alan Thompson. Beautiful pass to Mooney. Will he go in? It's a try. What a superb pass from Alan Thompson. Now, Mooney was tackled short, but we'll watch it again. We'll get it in two areas. Watch this long pass. That must have been 25 yards, that pass. Now, definitely a try, no double movement. Carried the momentum over. From head on, looked this way. Watch this pass again. A magic pass from Alan Thompson. My hell. That's off about the length of a cricket pitch plus. Eadie from 1 foot in from the sideline and just fractionally outside the quarter. Breeze a little bit up than it was a few minutes ago. And he's sliced that one away to the right. Score remains. Manly-Warringah 3, West's no score. About 11.5 minutes of play gone. Eadie will bring it back to them. Oh, and that's a good tackle. John Doherty, fullback to fullback. Well, he's playing centre today, but basically a fullback. Hayward with the defence there. There's a good diving tackle from Hayward. And Brown coming in over the top. Long pass from Martin to Martin. End over end over end goes the kick, and it's a beautiful gain of about 45 metres. And a low trajectory kick, gets a touch on the arm as he goes past from his captain, Terry Randall. Hands in that ruck. Wests have won it. Wayne Smith comes in. Beautiful pass. Doherty did a magnificent job to pick that one up. That's gone forward, I thought. The referee says play on. Hayward onto Rodonicus, who's had a quiet start to this game. Good three-quarter line play by Western Suburbs. Brown, Gibbs, back inside nicely to Doherty. There's Brown. He's wrapped up by Eadie. With an assist from Greg Cross. Jeffries, Hayward, O'Grady. Back to Hayward. Lobs a pass out there to Hamilton. Manly being told to get back on side by the referee. Jeffries, O'Grady, Clausey. Last tackle coming up. Let's see whether they go for the high bomb again. Hayward does. That's a pretty good kick too. Mooney's under pressure. Seem to be pushed without the ball, but Doherty has it. Gets it back inside to Wayne Smith. They won't want to give him an inch. Gibbs will be in for the try. Now, watch this kick, a very well-directed kick. It's slightly further across field, kicking it away from Eadie. Mooney appeared to be impeded slightly there, but Doherty was quick to pick up the dregs. And the moment this fella had the ball, Wayne Smith in his hands, and made that initial surge forward of 5 yards, pulling Gibbs to him. There was trouble. And from that point, there was always a try on. A beautifully served pass. And off the post. But they all count so long as they go over. Western Suburbs 5, Manly 3. Stanton with a very interested look there, the interested observer. Well, up to the last few seconds, the errors in this game with about 16 minutes to go. That's been increased by 1. West just lost possession again, but West have created 3 errors and Manly have had 1. Oh, beautiful footwork there from Warren Boland to completely wrong foot Montgomery. Well picked up there by Hamilton. O'Grady. On the quarter line. West's looking a little bit more effective with the ball than Manly. Bob Cooper, tall, rangy second rower. Spoke Brown impresses me. Nice pass to Gibbs. Gibbs could go in and score. He doesn't. It's intercepted by David Adams. I was going to call a try then. The pass came back inside and Adams pulled it out of the air. That could have been shepherding against Manly there. Springall was in the way. Lindsay Drake, former New South Wales player. A season or two with St George. Willoughby at dummy half. Adams kicking. Mosley takes it, dives, doesn't take it. Mooney there to try to get to Wayne Smith, does so. 15 minutes to go to half time. 5-3. Western Suburbs lead a try each, and the extra goal to Western Suburbs. Hayward. Nice pass back to Rodonicus. Got a little bit of room here. Brown steps and goes back on the inside. Swinging arm there from Springall. Of course, he comes in. It'll be Springall caution. Swinging right arm. And the penalty. Dorohey to attempt the kick. Got the length, but not the direction. Just away to the left. Adams gives it to Eadie. Eadie not running quite as freely then as usual?
No, he didn't seem to be running as hard as he normally does. So he had that back injury from last Saturday night against South Sydney. Maybe it's still worrying him a little.
Alan Thompson, the dummy. Montgomery evades the sideline. Thompson again, serving it on to Big Ian Thompson, who comes powering forward. That's good running and beautiful passing from Alan Thompson. Really is a master at these long passes. Willoughby driving that one deep. It's touched by Boland to Wayne Smith. Adam does the tackle. Manly could be pinged for offside here. They were 4 or 5 of them inside the 5 in that ruck. On the blind side goes Cooper. He's a raw-boned, big type of player. Got the idea to unload the pass too. Good play from West, moving it out wide. There's a gap out here if they can do it. Campbell had picked up well there. Just hung on a fraction long. O'Grady. There's Gibbs. Jeff Williams, the tackler, the centre. There's Ray Brown again. Oh, beautiful pass back inside to Mosley. And he's lost it forward again. West's really contributing to their own problems with bad handling after good moves. Loss of possession when the pressure should be applied. Ian Thompson. Nicely away to Thompson. Alan Thompson away to Steve Martin. O'Grady stops him midfield with Dorohey. 9 metres from halfway, midfield. 5-3, Wesley. Holds the pass up, gives it to Springall. He'll get it back inside to Graham Eadie, backing up. Unloads it nicely to Greg Cross. He's busted him up the middle, going very nicely. Can't get a pass away. Referee says, get off him. David Adams, Steve Martin. Steps, comes back inside. Got smacked across the face for his trouble. Last tackle. Willoughby gives it out to Alan Thompson. Nicely back inside to Eadie. They won't catch him. Lindsay Drake served a nice pass there. And Eadie's under the post. Well, very close to it. Good try. A little bit of slack defence there from West. Made it look the better. But Eadie, in the moment, Lindsay Drake served him the pass. Looked to lay down Lazier to score the try. Good serving of the pass there. That's Drake with it now. Nicely drew the fullback, no question about that. And from that point, it was really a foregone conclusion. From head on, it'll look just as good. See the way he sucked the defence to him, put it to Drake, who's no slouch when it comes to running himself. And Eadie with virtually no defence in front of him, has a quick look over the left and right and looks like Burnborough as he goes to the posts. Eadie breathing deeply after that run. He plants that well and truly up into the new stand. So then Manly, with 10 minutes to half-time, slip away to a lead of 8 points to 5. In the rugby league world to catch the high bomb. Oh. Come to me. The defence surged. Manly a bit slow to cover this blind side. Here is O'Grady, gets it back inside to Tom Rodonicus, then back to Hayward. They still look a bit thin out there on the right-hand side. The way that Wests are going. Ray Brown, that's a pass back inside to Jeffries. Had to pick it up off the ground. The crowd didn't like that one. Gibbs, back to Jeffries. He's held up, unable to get the ball down in the end goal. But over the line. So the scrum comes out. For 5 yards. Oh, Drake standing so close to his half-back there, he had to be wrapped up the moment he took the ball. Obviously, little in the way of teamwork in this Manly side. There's so many different players in it, but they're all potential first graders, those that are up as replacements. Penalty. Willoughby's kick was a thundering attempt, very high, didn't make a huge amount of ground, but he was in the middle of the field. Montgomery. Lindsay Drake had his leg chopped well there by a good low tackle from Cloesi. Thompson, one of those beautiful passes of his again. It's away nicely to Jeff Williams, who makes good inroads. Randall's on the burst. And away to Springall. Springall likes to run. He's busted the defence. Moving nicely. Can he get a pass? No. Cross was there. I think he's lost it forward, which is somewhat of a tragedy when the man makes a good run and then loses the ball at the end of the run.
John Doré receiving treatment way back in play near halfway.
Yes, limping on the right leg. Touch judge on. Gibbs being spoken to. (8-5) the score. Rodonicus to feed. That's a Manly heel and a good one. Alan Thompson trying to step his man, but Hayward is a good head-on defender. Randall. And again, good defence. There's Willoughby. That's a strong run. Still going. His own weight really put him down then. Ian Thompson shows the ball, gives the dummy. Out then to David Adams. Gets it to Eadie. The dummy's gone right round. He's going to come back the other way. Does so to Montgomery. He's wrapped up midfield where the action started about 6 passes ago. Manly leading 8-5, 5 minutes to half-time. Greg Cross gets a pass away late to Montgomery, back inside to David Adams. Still 10 metres out, last tackle. Randall. Springall. Oh, it should have been intercepted, but it's a needy try, I think. They'll never catch him. Down he goes. Really hammering the nail into West there with that one. That was an Eadie special. The size and bulk of the man, the ability to clap on pace so rapidly, but how close was that pass to being intercepted? Watch this. How close did he go? It went through his hands. He would have run 70 yards and scored. But instead, the big Australian fullback goes over and plants it down. From head on, it'll look even closer, I think, that intercept. Watch it again. Watch as Hamilton comes through from this pass. Look. Look. Oh, I thought he had it. But Eadie's got it. And watch the step off the left foot. Straightens. Beats Wayne Smith, who's got that great look of disbelief on his face at the gigantic sidestep from Eadie there. So 2 tries and a goal so far. 11-5 Manly, 3 minutes to half-time. We'll get a statistical count as soon as this restart of play from halfway. Directly in front, 10 metres out. Nice gentle toe poke up into the new stand, which is going to be a beauty when it's completed. Manly 13, West 5. From the kickoff.
Penalties, Manly 4, West 3, scrums 2-all.
I'll give that error statistic to you in a minute about the team's loss of possession. You'll be able to see the way it goes. Alan Thompson to Ian Thompson. That's a knock on. He's quite right. Mr. Roberts, the crowd don't know you don't have to be facing your opponent's goal line to create a knock on.
Errors at this stage. West 5, Manly 2, although there was one just then making it 5-3.
David Adams evades one tackle. Oh, and there's an intercept nearly. Another one. Thompson threw the dummy and had Mooney unmarked outside. He should have given. Randall comes up the blind side. Drake's there. Has the ball stolen. And a couple of errors there by Manly, and now let's see who's got it. Errors both ways. They both had the chance to get it, and both lost the chance. Strange to see Alan Thompson make an error like that with a man unmarked outside him. Oh, Tommy Rodonicus, he went like that. Lindsay Drake thought he was playing for West Bromwich Albion, then he should have fallen on that. This boy can run. Boland. Good tackle. Steve Martin. Martin's fallen upon as the injured player. He's in all sorts of trouble over there. They've just collapsed on top of him. If he's not careful, they'll do it again. Here, oh, blimey. Just as well he moved. There's the Manly trainer on again, supporting him. Ray Brown trying to get one of his clever passes away, but he's lost the ball. Randall, David Adams, a little kick over the top. Will he get to this one? Wayne Smith will get there first, I believe. It's over the sideline. The hooter has gone, and at the half-time break, Manly lead by 13 points to 5. So with a scoreline that reads Manly 13, Western Suburbs 5, we start the second half of the game from Brookvale Oval. We've got changes in both sides. In the Western Suburbs side, Buddy Kane, number 15, is on, replacing Don Mosley. He's on the left wing. And in the Manly side, apparently two changes. Jim C is on to replace Steve Martin. And he's playing a number 16. Martin injured just before half-time. And number 18, Paul Vorton, is on, apparently replacing Terry Randall, which raises the point of who's captain of the side now, probably Graham Eadie. Greg Cross back to Eadie. Now that's a pretty useful looking punt, but it's going to go directly down Wayne Smith's throat, so to speak. He's got support on the outside, but elects to go on the inside. Boland will have to take it on his own. There was no West player in support then. Drake the tackler. Rodonicus. Cooper. Still gets his pass away. He's done very well, Cooper. Back to Rodonicus. Manly player injured in the background.
Mark Willoughby.
Ray Brown getting the pass back inside. Hayward has it, gets it to Gibbs. Closey elects to go on his own. Can't get a pass away. He does now, but it's intercepted. I think that's C getting his first touch of the ball and played it sideways, and that'll be a penalty to West, and he's quite right. The referee is quite right. See it again, an object lesson in how not to play the football. Was facing the sideline as he played it. Now watch this, all you youngsters. Actually facing the sideline. Well, it was Willoughby. Bleeding rather extensively from the nose and mouth region. We'll have to stand still now as Dorothy takes the kick. No doubt about that one, and the score is bridged slightly. Manly 13, Western Suburbs 7. That's going to go close to being a penalty, and the touch judge indicated it went into touch just on the bounce and just the right distance. That was precious little in it. Could have been a mandatory penalty to West for not going the required distance. Rodonicus feeds, it's a West ball. Boland has to go around as the wing three-quarter. Dorahy out to Wayne Smith. Jeff Williams the tackler. Boland evades one tackle. Now Rodonicus. The Cooper. One of the best performed West forwards today. Right on the halfway line. Rodonicus, Hayward, Dorothy. Still their own side of halfway. On the blind side again, Cloesi. He puts his bulk into power into trying to break every tackle. Rodonicus, a little chip over the top, fraction far. Adams has it. Rodonicus had Adams. Alan Thompson with one of those long passes out to Eadie. Gets a pass back inside nicely to C. Sights an opening and goes well over the halfway line and loses the ball. And rugby league games are won on the sum total of the small errors of these things. There he is again. What do you know about him?
He's from Dubbo, Rex. He captained the under-18 state side last year. Paul Broughton coached that team.
How old is he?
Only 19.
Well, there's some excuse, I expect. And Thompson. Greg Cross goes to dummy half, and there's a penalty against West for inside the 5. He's got Bob Cooper specifically, but he could have got 2 or 3 others. 37 metres out. He's about 10 metres off centre. He's been slicing them a little bit. Watch his leg and see if it comes straight through. Manly 15, West 7. Ground looking in great order. That's a good kick. And West have it. Horsey gets the first bounce. Cooper away to Gibbs, who started the game pretty well, but has died out slightly in the latter part of the first half. Ray Brown, very useful player. Stood up in the tackle. Rodonicus, Gibbs. Lobs a long one. Out to Boland, it was forward. And the crowd give referee Roberts a bit of a roar then of approval for pulling up the forward pass. Actually, I think he's handled the game pretty well. Penalty to West. And that's against Cross, obviously, for having a loose arm and detaching himself from his props and going down on the scrum. Dorothy to kick for touch. You're going to try to get the 5-pointer. Jeffrey, Clorsey, straight ahead. Jeffrey, O'Grady. He's a strong little fellow, just short in size, not short on courage, and that's a bad pass. It's gone astray. I think Manly have come up with it. Willoughby was the man who threw himself full length and got it. Thompson. Away to Ian Thompson. That was Allen to Ian. 10 metres out from Manly's line. Eadie waiting at the back. Puts his foot to that. It's got it directed towards the sideline, but it's not going to find it. Boland has it. Chris Montgomery round the legs. Wayne Smith. C, a good tackle. Ray Brown, who's with Bob Cooper. Very much one of the best Western Suburbs players. Rodonicus, Cooper. Gibbs. Last tackle. Now, what are their tactics? They've been kicking a little bit diagonally to the wings. Is Hayward. He's done it again. It's a grubber type kick. They're racing for it. Montgomery has it. He's lost it. And the referee indicates that the ball was forced in goal by a defending player. Blimey, that was a near thing. Watch it. Well, there, the player that came in second got his hands on that.
Hi, kids. Welcome to my...
Back towards the halfway line come Western Suburbs now. They'll need to do something dramatic in the next 6 or 7 minutes to get back into this game. They've scored twice. Rodonigas spins it away to Hayward on the blind. Flicks back inside from Buddy Kane. Grady was able to fall on it. Wayne Smith. Rodonigas calling for it on the open side. Good pass onto Gibbs. C hurt himself in that tackle. Brown, a lovely pass to Rodonigas, magnificently pulled in. Doherty has it away to Hamilton. Hamilton knows how to go. He gets it away then out to Warren Boland. He's in for a good try. That's a good try. A sequence of very clever football by Western Suburbs. Passes taken and given with methodical precision. Watch. Rodonigas pull that in beautifully left-handed. Away to Doherty. Magnificent hands from Doherty. And a good swift pass out to Boland. That's class football. Head on. Now watch Doherty pull this in one-handed. That's beautiful. Doherty, quick hands. Watch it. Hamilton steps off the right foot. Back inside. Evades the defence and then puts a pass out to Boland, who had the pace to finish that off with the greatest of ease. Looks like he smacked that beautifully over the dot, and that bridges the gap substantially. So then, well, about 17 minutes to go. Manly 15, Wests 12. Cooper, play a bit of football. Nicely passed out to Gibbs. Lobs a pass over the top to O'Grady, playing out very wide on that occasion. Gibbs starting to feature in the play a lot more. Hayward managed to get the pass to Kane. Smith, number 1, the fullback for Wests. Fossey, Cooper. I like Cooper's style. Good penalty if he doesn't get off him. Well, I think that might have been a bit of gamesmanship. Willoughby gets up and says a few words. Was he being held down on top? That's another point. Well, there was that incident we were referring to a minute ago. I think it was showed clearly that Willoughby was being held down. Rodonigas. Ray Brown featuring in almost every bit of broken play that West have been involved in today. Rodonigas. Doherty. Long pass there out to Ian Hamilton, and it's an offside pass or shepherding perhaps. Yeah, shepherding. Now there is a replacement on for Manly. The original replacement for Steve Martin, Jim C, has been replaced by Martin Meredith, playing in number 15 jersey. Is Martin Meredith, very pacey player. Adams away to Springall. A bit of a swinging arm went in there. Adams. Alan Thompson stepped his way to the halfway line. Gets up and plays it forward, makes a good gain. He's gone about 15 metres, looks for support out there. He's got it in the shape of Mooney. Mooney goes back inside. He can't get a pass away. Adams. Little chip over the top. Oh, well taken on the first bounce by Wayne Smith. And unloads it nicely. And here come Western Suburbs now with a good break. Hamilton. Williams the tackler. Bowen. Dorahy. Hayward. Clausey.
Bruce Gibbs getting a new pair of pants in back play.
Well, that's something for the ladies. Ray Brown back inside. The Clausey takes it. I don't think it was intended for him. Meredith getting involved in quite a bit of defence since he started just a few seconds ago. O'Grady. Hamilton came to Western Suburbs as a winger, but he's shaping up as a pretty useful utility player.
Played a lot of football in the back line all over the place in the Riverina, Rex. Centre and fullback.
Rodonicus. Wayne Smith showing his pace out there on the side, and that's the 6th. Roy Masters. Adams scurries away. The referee wants it again. There'll be a penalty out of this, surely. He's got Cross for collapsing, and there's 2 of the Manly front row down there. Ian Thompson. Cross being told loose arm and down on your knees.
Kevin Stephen going on for Manly, number 19 jumper.
Replacing
Greg Cross, I think, came off there.
And Dorahy from 15 metres short of the halfway line. Boots that one nicely straight over the dot. So we've got a scoreline that reads Manly 15, Western Suburbs 14. Well taken by Cooper.
Both these second rowers are very inexperienced, Rex, but they've played very, very well.
Bob Cooper and Ray Brown certainly have.
He was telling me before the game he'd only played 5 minutes in the second row.
Dorahy evades the first tackle. Jeff Williams, who's hurt himself, and the Manly trainer is on again. Long floating pass out there. An equally long one back inside to Hayward, whose step puts him halfway into the clear, unloads it to Gibbs. Gibbs out to Hamilton. Rodonicus. Brown. Oh, well picked up O'Grady. Half volleyed nicely. Long one out to Bowen. Bowen comes inside his man. But Ian Thompson was across in cover. West have got Manly split to shreds at the moment. There's a huge overlap out there. They've got about 5 players over, but I think they've bombed it. It's away to Dorahy. One-handed pass out to him. Lobs it back on the inside. West coming home with a rush now. The pass gone astray, gone to ground. But still, it's knock-ons both ways. Only 1 point the difference. Manly still having a player treated way back upfield near the Western Suburbs quarter.
Jeff Williams.
Jeff Williams, the centre. Critical scrum for them with David Adams to feed, a new hooker, Kevin Stevens, and he's lost his first scrum. Grady gets up and plays it forward, as he's entitled to do, any direction. Gibbs is going to go in and score. Easy through some paper-thin defence on the blind side of that ruck by Manly. And that was rather paltry. There's Rodonicus with a nice pass out to Gibbs. He goes right along. There's no way they can stop the bulk of him. And he scores wide out. From head on. And here it comes. Just the sheer size and power of him. The tackler, Willoughby, was there, held him, but couldn't stop him. So Gibbs in for number 2. Crowd 6,302.
Jeff Williams being taken off.
Well, how many replacements have Manly used?
I think that's the fourth. I don't think
They've
they can
used
have
4, I believe.
Yes.
About 7 minutes to go. 17-15, Western Suburbs. Dorohee. He's kicked it from the sideline. A magnificent kick. 19-15. Yes, well, as far as I'm aware, Manly have used up all their replacements and have to play, unless Williams were to come back on the field, they'd have to play a man short. Adams is going to be penalised, is he? No, it's just gone the required distance, and Mooney takes it. Now, can the one-man short Manly side get themselves back into the game? Thompson, Adams, Springall. Adams, Willoughby. Still showing plenty of power despite his bloody injury that he had earlier in the game. That's knocked down. 6 to go, is it? Adams, Thompson, Eadie, Springall, bad pass. He's got it away to Meredith. Meredith comes back inside. Not making any progress, Stevens. Thompson, oh, there you are. Header for goal. Hit him right on the head, that pass. Five minutes to go. Statistics, Barry Ross.
Scrums 5-all at this stage, and the penalties 8-all. Possession very even.
Another penalty to Manly. Gibbs having something to say, and he's going to walk him again another 10 metres. Roberts indicating with a hand over the mouth that there was too much in the way of talk. Willoughby to kick the touch. Can they keep the ball and maybe attack the line for 6 tackles? Back to the quarter line. Stevens. Adams. Dummy. Away to Alan Thompson. He's tackled on the quarter line. Eadie standing out wide among the centres. And Thompson. He couldn't get a pass away. Stevens, the new hooker. Oh, Willoughby did well to take that one-handed. About 20 metres out. Thompson. Eadie bounces off one defender. Still gets his pass away to Springall. Springall, Thompson, Adams. Somebody's got to move forward. Lindsay Drake, that's the way to go. And Borton holding. Mooney wants the ball, and Dorohee kicks it back. Timeout, says the referee, and I think he's going to insist that Dorohee go and get the ball, or caution him about kicking the ball away. Wasn't me, sir? A case of mistaken identity. Thompson. Getting that pass from Alan Thompson. Maybe 2 minutes to go, minute and a half. Eadie, back to Adams. A little dummy. Out to Chris Montgomery. He's tackled straight away. Gets up, plays it. Springall. Adams. Long floating pass out there to Paul Borton, who has not been cited much in this game. Flick to Eadie. It'll kick through. He's coming after it again. It's been kicked sideways over the sideline. Well, Eadie did his best to get to that. Gibbs having a bit of a joke with Eadie there over something. I don't know what that was about.
Big effort from Manly in these last stages with only 12 men.
Yes, it must be remembered that they're with 12 men and a number of players out, but West are in similar problems, and that's a Western Suburbs ball, and with only under a minute to go, I'd suggest that that's probably the ball game, with a 19 points to 15 lead to Western Suburbs. 3 tries all. The try scorers for Manly have been Edie 2, Tom Mooney 1, and 3 goals to Graham Edie. For the Western Suburbs side, tries 2 to Bruce Gibbs and 1 to Warren Boland, and 3 goals, or is it 4 goals? 5 goals to John Dorahy. 19 to 15. Here's a break by the man we were talking about, Dorahy. He's got support. Look who it is. It's the second lower, Ray Brown. Former hooker gets a one-handed pass away to Wayne Smith. It's gone to ground. Picked up by Meredith. Back he comes, straight into the defence. The Hooters gone in the background. That's the ball game. Western Suburbs